Oh my gosh. Maple Bear. Kitty, kitty.
Illusion shattered! Let's ride! Full throttle!
Bow yourself.
Enshroud! Light it up!
Silence! Let's finish this next one.
All right,
Oh, well.
let's finish this
Here
back.
comes another.
For it. Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engine!
All right. Commissions are done. Now I
Ad
can
Astra.
worry about the new place. The fuck is this? Okay. If you wish.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra at.
Okay. Invite character. All right. We're going to add the Luke into the roster.
Luke of Monster.
Yeah.
Not
Luke.
interested in idle
Let's
chit-chat.
go.
I know. Present.
I'm gonna pass on this on Lelma. Absolutely not. Glaciers. Super laxative strength. I'm done. Angel, be quiet.
I know.
Okay. What, Angel?
Hey, Aneppa. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah, Nefa, let's go.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again? Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over.
Was it a howl?
Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party, did you? No chance.
Alright, Mulani.
Yeah, come
Party
on,
animal.
Traveler. We've already made all the preparations. And most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
I'm caught red-handed again.
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nodcry. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours? Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Shaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself.
You're invited too, Anefa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the venue.
Woohoo! Party time!
Hold on, was that guy who's trying to get in the fucking shit? The shit?
Spit it out then.
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected. About time I met this variable in person.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers.
Hello, viewers.
Should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
I am currently
In other words,
doing the
Paimon has marked the
new
geographic
Nodcry
coordinates from
stuff.
2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Notcry. This deviates
and
somewhat
I'm
from the official
getting
coordinates
my,
stored in my database.
Seat ready.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way around.
My
So,
cat
when you
pressed
came
the
over to
thing.
Natlan,
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
the moon? You mean, that one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to... Huh? Here we are. Paimon, Traveler, we have arrived in Notcry.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, baby. We made it to Nodcry.
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Notcry.
Yeah, baby. Don't get in a spot where I'm about to lay down and you know it. Damn.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
Yeah, baby.
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Notcry.
Sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties. Huh? Is something up, traveler?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
What now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Notcry, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
Oh shit. Bit like phlogiston?
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Notcry. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
Maybe. What? Okay, so this is just inner monologues. Okay. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt the first time I set foot into that.
Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
Maybe. I think it was near a beach.
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline. Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done and keep searching as we explore. Besides, what have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here?
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Notcry surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Inefa. Well, as the best guide in the whole of Teyvat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, Notcry, here we come!
Yeah, baby. What the fuck are you? Yeah. Ooh, Rye? Rye's a first. Okay.
Take them. I have no need.
Okay. I gotta catch him. Go with this.
Rise with the sun!
Oh, those are pretty.
Full throttle!
Random booze. Are do I gotta face you guys? No.
Yeah!
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Rev the engines!
What are you talking about? Oh, that's it? Oh, wait, I think I'm broke. I can't help you, my guy. I'm broke. If you think you found the right people, I'm willing to give you a shot. Shake now or we walk. Wait,
Care for a dance?
Really, lady?
Burn it down! Keep up. Can't see?
Yeah, just stay still for a second.
Let the mighty be humble.
Dance with me! The show's only just begun. I'm not done yet. The curtain falls.
You little no good, rotten. Yeah, baby. Yeah, switch jobs. It might be better for you. Sometimes you wake up to force a real choice, good or bad. It gets you moving.
It just occurred to Paimon, if we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Nodcry, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road, and you'll reach it.
Huh? What in Tavad is that? Looks kinda like a Sealy, floating around in the air like that.
That is a Kuhanki, a species unique to the land of Nodcry.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon, too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
The moon
So
goddess?
they're
Don't all people here worship
they're
the
still
Karnitsa?
Sealies.
Although Nodcry lies on Snezhneya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
Let's go!
Is this a travel guide? Huh. It actually let it.
Miss Brunner's book investment portfolio. A book provides not only knowledge but also hope. Investment involves risk for sure, but word is that successful investor in this portfolio has bade for farewell to those days of hard labor at the harbor and embarked a journey across the world. Let's wish this lucky traveler all the best. Damn, that's a lot.
Are there any particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time, she'd love to see, pretty much everything.
Recalibrate. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, enough is gonna put her out of a job?
Well, you see, Paimon, or spare food, that let me write it. Yeah. Yay. Hi, Boo Bear.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Hi, Boo Bear. Hi, babies. Okay, hi, Boo Bear. Did I go
what
to
you
the
wish to
wrong
find?
direction?
Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a experience.
Hi, Boo Bear. Can I get it? Can I get it? I got it!
Let the record show that I verbally consent. Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Damn.
This research looks promising indeed.
Not gonna lie, this is kind of easy.
This research was
Am I missing something? I did miss something. Thank
Hey,
you.
not a bad
Come
hop.
again.
full throttle.
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your
Ooh.
expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodcry as an adventurer's paradise. So she kind of thought it'd be a bit
Tainari's
more
okay in my opinion.
picture perfect.
He's
somehow.
not my
According to legend, there
he's
was
not
indeed
my
an
like
era of
main
peace in Nodcry's
DPS or
past, the age
anything.
of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today.
But he definitely
One of the
helps
most
out my
well-known is that of
damage
the
for my
Lantern
new
Fae.
Bulette for my team.
This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory.
even
But
though
then,
he's
one
only
day,
like level 60
What happened?
and under leveled.
there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodcry, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of
Diluc.
is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Nodcry. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's a paradise of freedom.
The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's Central Plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Blast Kuvaki energy cannon.
What are you having trouble with?
It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nodcry?
Do you
It is a phenomenon that
have?
has been occurring for
Well,
several
not do you
centuries
have?
now.
Do you buy the
Yet the
battle
time and location
battle
of
pass for
wild hunt attacks
Genshin?
are seemingly random. At first,
And
it was more
or
of an
do
old wives'
you
tale that
have?
adults used to
Did you
scare
get
children.
lucky to get like
If you don't start
Diluc's or
behaving,
anyone's
kid, some
signature
night,
weapon in
the wild
the
hunt's gonna come for you. Listen.
standard banners?
Do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
Because I chose Diluc for my
hear things
recruitable
like
character
I have not
because
witnessed
I
enough
got his
wild hunt
signature
attacks to give
weapon.
a statistically sound answer.
Unfortunately, because yeah, I was pulling for
But the
someone
oldest
else's
legends
weapon
say
and
that
pulled
all people
his.
saw was
I
the
was
ghostly
sad.
shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
Huh. When you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's
I'm
even
not
built
sure.
a giant
How far are
cannon
you
to
in the
keep
game?
The wild hunt at bay.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Barca waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early.
I have faith in people of Mondstadt, Paimon.
You're right about that.
Leeway? I'm thinking Diluc might be good for you. Diluc's pretty good. Who else was in there? I need to check. Oh, I can't check it again. Ah, here it is. Do you have it? Are you trying just to choose between Tainari and Diluc? Like those are the one of the two characters that you want. Personal opinion, I think you're probably better off with Diluc because if you have good and shit luck at the same time, there's a chance that you'll get Tainari and they'll bring this back around at the next thing, so you'll be able to choose another one. Here is Diluc before you fully choose. there's that one. Oh, dang. Dang. Alright, well, party set up. Quick change. We'll just change, her to him.
What's our objective?
And then we got his. I don't got. I'm not. I don't think. I don't have him high enough to want to run him outside of. Yeah. I mean, they're not that hard once you get the units to kill him. If I remember correctly, the units will be either water or electro. You're lacking cryo units. It's okay. Starting out, you only get the one, and that's Kaya. Kaya's pretty cool. I like him. You know what? Did I buy his skin? I did not buy his skin. Yeah. He was the one that I had for the longest too. And then we'll go back to characters. I now have Skirk whenever Skirk came out, so there's my second cryo. Royce Lee whenever he came back around finally. 3. Chung Yoon, I got way back. 4. You know what? Why do that whenever I can go to the archive? 2020. Ah, damn. $2021.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
2025. I'm missing a lot of characters. But I don't know. Do I have half the roster at least? It kind of looks like it. I'm gonna check real quick. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 103 characters in the roster right now. And I don't have 4, 8, 10, 13, 16, 19, 23, 25, 30, 35, 41. I wish, but no, you don't get characters once you finish their character quest. It'd have been nice.
Anytime, any place.
Hey, aren't you the Adventurers Guild?
Isn't this the Adventurers Guild? Why isn't anyone here?
Hello?
Does that mean that Catherine and Notcry actually gets to clock out? Anyway, let's come back later.
Okay, well, we're just gonna come back later. I recently started playing Star Rail. I'm enjoying it so far. I got lucky
Here we are,
with the
flagship.
Fate banner.
Varka told
Really
us
happy
he
that I
needed
managed
Vera
to
in
pull
his
Saber.
life, right? Let's see.
And I pulled
Varka?
Saber's thing.
No matches. I identified.
Hell yeah.
Huh. So he isn't here after all.
I did the 200
Guess we
pulls
never
to
did
get
actually say
archers.
we'd be arriving today.
Yeah, I keep wanting to call it their
owner?
like signature
If what they say
weapon
is true,
with air quotes
Varka's
because
drinking
it's not a
prowess must have left
weapon.
quite the impression.
But yeah, I got their yeah, the light cone. Really glad I got that. I was happy.
Well, if it isn't the ineffable
Whenever I saw
there,
yellow, I was like,
Danielle.
come on, come on.
You know each other?
Of course. Ineffa's a regular
I'm not gonna
here at the
lie.
flagship.
I spent like 60 bucks on Star Rail right
Robots are
there
into booze,
whenever
too?
that was there.
Not at all. The energy consumption efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natland, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone.
Actually it's cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet.
No, man, I get that. I get that. I mean, I thought Blade looked
I might have
cool.
just put my foot in it.
Anyway,
since you're back from Natland,
I
these
just
two must be the ones Varka
started
mentioned. The Traveler
playing
and
Star Rail
Paimon,
whenever
yes?
the Fate stuff was
that's
just
us.
about to be coming out, and I like fully invested
From the
whenever
sounds of it, you must be a close
Archer
friend
and
of
Saber
Varka's
came
too.
out.
Varka?
And
Goes without saying.
I'm
After all, he's
refusing
the only
to
one around
unlock
here who's ever managed to stay
the
standing after 10 rounds of the
the
Blue Light
hat
Special.
transformation
I can't
for
believe he's made such
our
a name for
character
himself.
because I
Well,
haven't
guess
made
it's
it
hardly
far enough into
surprising
the
how.
story.
Right now? Must be
I
somewhere
forget
near
her
Anbon
name,
Yarvi. That's quite far from here.
but
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the
What
northern
is
part of
it?
Nodcry.
she's
reached him of
the
trouble
one.
brewing
She's
around those parts,
no,
so he
she
took his
was
knights to check it out.
last. She was in the last
Oh.
banner,
So,
I
you missed
believe.
her?
She's got purple hair. She's electric, and yes, I pulled her. I pulled Kafka. I forgot her name. Sorry, I don't remember all of them that much. I'm just starting out.
Barca knew you'd say that. So he
I
specifically
got
told
the
me to
luck
make sure you stayed here
sometimes.
and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's
I
any
don't
special
remember
cause for concern.
if
He is the
I
Grand
think I
Master,
was like
after all.
a 10 pull when I got
Plus,
Kafka.
not only has he booked you into our finest room,
And then
he's paid
like
for it
I
in
didn't do any
advance, too.
pulls after getting the light cones for fucking
Generous of him.
Saber and
We
Archer.
might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a
So,
feeling that we'll get along with Barca like a
fresh
house
no
on
pity.
fire.
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Anefa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon. Why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage?
There was this one
can use this
character
time to
that
go
I
pick up some
saw
components
on
that
Star
Aino
Rail
asked me
whenever
to
I was
bring back.
starting earlier.
Sure thing. Besides,
I
now that we've
I
got
forget
ourselves
who
a
he
map,
is,
once we're done unpacking, we might as
but
well go for a
I
stroll
remember
ourselves.
him sitting
Why don't
on
we
some
get up
sort of
again later?
throne.
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance.
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%.
Damn.
Meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes
I only got
earlier
Archer
than
and Saber
previously
with their
projected.
signature light cones.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
Yeah, gotta go to the guest room, baby. Nostalgic traveler.
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but
Yeah, that room looks pretty fly.
worn out, right?
I wanted to say
to be
for a white
perfectly
guy.
honest, that feels right
But
at home
nah.
with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town.
And when I say Jing Yuan, did I say that right?
You mean it's got something to do with Nodcrite's
Okay, yeah.
history? That makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity?
I'm trying to remember who that is. Right off rip. Who is Jing Yuan right off my top of my head?
Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
Yeah, man, I'll hit you with the follow back, yo.
Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize.
Got you, man. Go ahead.
If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry.
Yes!
Clearly,
I want this
shouldn't
guy!
have gotten lost in my thoughts
I'm sorry,
in the middle
baby.
of a hallway.
Wait a sec.
I really
Are
want
you staying
Flynn.
in the room next to ours?
Flynn looks cool.
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Whoa, that's an impressively long name for sure.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Yes.
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Nodcrite today.
Hello.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business?
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Hey, I'm just saying, he looks really nice.
The burial grounds?
I want him.
Your surprise
I
is
saw
entirely
him,
understandable.
and I'm like,
Most
I
people
want
cannot
you.
even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she is still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living. Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest.
All right.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
See you by the graveside. All right. That's a interesting way to say goodbye. I mean, he may be a weirdo, but he's a cool-looking weirdo. Oh! Oh! You're talking about the general. Okay, I'm sorry, Bowser. Now that I see him, I remember him. He was cool.
Not to badmouth him at all.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jelly that you got his
At the same
signature cone and you got him. Little jelly.
Must be all that time he spent around graveyards. His lantern? No, not really. You mean, because it was broken?
No, it looked like there's something in it.
Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths. Hey! You're spouting all that weird stuff too.
Paimon, I will do what I want. And you cannot stop me. Are y'all gambling? Y'all look like you're gambling. That's it? It just goes here? I didn't see that. Oh, okay. I know where I need to go. And I'm going to mark right here for a... We'll say clover because I got lucky and found it right away. Hey, Bowser Jr., are you there?
Paimon almost forgot something super important. Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat? But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait, free food? Wow!
Yeah,
the people here
baby.
are so nice! Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just
Gasp.
now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
The birds and the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nodcry, driven by greed, and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh. Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be
They
coming for
know
you
who
next.
I am. Of course they do.
Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Old grudges die hard.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon's scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us. Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave, the place we call our home.
Thank you for your kind invitation.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those two Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Annette isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next? Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down, after all. Let's see... Okay. Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is... don't fall behind! This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench, too. This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids. This is the Vesnici Prolecha greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away. And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, we've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live. So, what'd you think? Even if Enefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right?
I mean, yes, but Paimon, it's still quite not enough a level.
Hey, come on! Would it kill you to compliment Paimon? Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first? Where? Which one are you... Oh, now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh, better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora.
Rev the engines!
Just what will we come across this time?
Go here. I can't do it. Of course. Of course. I should have expected it, but I didn't.
Try and stop me!
Alright, so I need 30 of those, I need 50 of those, 30 of those, 10 of those. Oh, 20 of those and 20 of those, okay.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Pretty sure. Yeah, that's the Adventurers Guild.
Rev the engines!
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sonoma Bay your first port of call. I love you.
Hold on, Daddy go with you. Is Bus here?
Yo, not yet. I was gonna sit out here with you.
No, just let me know when the bus pulls up. I'll take him out to the bus.
You gotta smoke outside.
Oh, hold on. I said hold on, cause I'm also in the middle of a stream and whatnot. Cause I like taking him out to the bus.
I'm gonna smoke outside.
All right.
Oh dear. So it is the real deal. Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients.
He's gonna let us know when the buses gets here, okay? He's just taking his medicine. He's doing it outside. What time is it? Oh, it's 12:30. Yeah.
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sonoma Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
I think YouTube messed up yesterday on my stream.
How impeccably and
That's the only explanation that I can think of.
Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Not Cry. A clever merchant.
I mean, it's okay. You and me both know I did my dailies.
Up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too.
Justin's right there. He'll just let us know.
Just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends?
Well, then just look out the window.
Your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this? What's that? Your hat? Information, of course. Information about Nodcry, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free. Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today.
I don't know.
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I'm the most generous person forget it.
Cause look.
Anyway, the long and the short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Nodcry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit. Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora. Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities? In that case, what would you like to know about? The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the Moon Goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just, well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work. That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me. Everyone knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nodcry of all places. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still. That bunch of booze-loving monsters? Ugh, don't even get me started.
I know.
Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship.
I can't tell you.
I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys, I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it. What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a key investor. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in. The Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood Lord Sangama Bay.
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right?
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean,
Hold on.
on behalf of your wallets.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that.
I'm taking him out. You just gotta pay attention for the bus.
Lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now.
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large, why, it could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
Okay. Everyone, I'm going to take I want to say a 5-minute break. I will start it back up because I want to continue playing. But I have to take my kid out to the bus. So,
Instead
I'm not
of
telling you to
confining
go
themselves
home.
to the heavens, God should
But you
broaden
can't
their
stay here any
horizons in the
longer.
world below.
Take care, everybody.